and then we have math questions on factorization for our brothers and sisters who are getting ready for Gcse 2024-2025. So let's try the question on the board together. So the question says that factorize completely ab minus by minus ay plus y squared. So first, let's come to the solution. From the question on the board, and you want to factorize, so you can have ab minus by minus ay plus y squared. So we can use the grouping method to solve this question. So first, we group the terms into a parenthesis. So you have the first term, second term, the third term, and the fourth term. So we can put the first term, ab minus by, into a bracket. You can have minus into bracket ay plus y squared. Then we can factorize the first bracket and do same to the second. So you can have b is here, b, so b is the common factor. So you bring the b out, so you can have b into bracket. So you use the b here, the common factor which I have taken outside, to divide the terms in the parentheses. So the b will divide ab to give us was a. Then by divided by b will give me y, because the b will cancel the b, leaving the y behind. And I'm done with the first one. I have factorized the first bracket. Let's come to the second bracket. We have y here, so y is the common word factor. So I'll bring the y out. So I will have the a divided by y will give me what? A. Y to the power 2 divided by y will give us negative y, because the first bracket, the y is negative. And the same way, if you use the negative sign to expand the bracket, you will get positive. So the sign might be negative here. So you close the bracket. Now, which implies that our answer for this question becomes b into bracket. We can get b minus y. And then because the one in the bracket are the same, so we have this and the other the same. So I will have a minus y. So this is the final answer. So from here, we move on to this side. So the answer for the question 1 will give us b minus y, all into bracket, and then a minus y. So let's look at the second question. Factorize the expression x squared minus 5x plus 6. This is quadratic trinomial. So you have three types, and it's a quadratic trinomial. So we want to use the principles of quadratic trinomial to solve this question. So first, you look at the concept. We have 6 here. So we look for two numbers or two factors. When you multiply, to give us 6. So you will find the factors of 6. But when you subtract, or when you put them together, it will give us minus 5x. So the common, we can use 1 and 6, but 1 and 6 cannot give us negative 5x. So we can use 2 and 3. So we can use negative 2. To find, we can use negative 2 times negative 3. Negative 2 times negative 3 will give us positive 6. Then when you add the negative 2 and the negative, you can have negative 2 minus negative 3. If you put them together, it will give us negative 5. Then we will replace the negative 5x by the factors negative 2 and then negative 3. So first, I'll write here x squared minus 3x minus 2x plus 6. Then first, secondly, what do? You group the terms. You use the grouping method. So you have the first, you have x squared minus 3x, close the bracket, minus into bracket 2x plus 6. I close the bracket. So I will look at the first bracket. So I want to factorize the terms here. So I have a common factor, which is the x. We have x squared and then 3x. So the first thing, common letter is what? X. So I write into bracket. The x divide this x squared to give me what? X minus what? 3. Then I will come back to minus. Look for the common factor. We have 2 and 6, and then 2 can divide A7 and also divide the 6. So it means that 2 is the common word factor. So I'll bring the 2 out. Then into bracket. Negative 2 divided will give us, we have this to give us what? X. To divide it out to give us negative 3. So our final answer will give us into bracket x minus 3. Then into bracket we have x minus 2. So if you expand this, you will come back to the answer here. So the question that you have, the final answer will give us into bracket 3 minus, into bracket x minus 3, close the bracket, multiply by the second bracket x minus 2. Thank you.